Hey. Hey there, Joe. You got 25 inches of snow today? That's crazy. That's just crazy. And here we are. All up in the store. Hey, if you missed it before, the outhouse is available. There's a little mole rat inside. It's cool, and you can put it indoors. You can put the outhouse indoors. This rainwater collector is also very nice. It collects, I think, 2 dirty water. And you're going to have a bunch of them. So you don't have to spam a bunch of dirty water the whole time. You just collect a bunch really quick. It's worth it. It's totally worth it. But here we go. Back into the game. Yeehaw. So yesterday I was able to get the Crusader pistol. And I made it cryo. And it appears to be pretty good at grounding the Scorch Beast. I think once the Scorch Beast is cold enough, it lands. It might even be more effective than crippling it. But I would say crippling and freezing the Scorch Beast would be pretty effective. Yeah. So you got yourself a legendary plasma cutter. Awesome. Or maybe you didn't do it yet there, Matthew. But yeah, going to the vendor and buying 1 stars until you get a basic item is pretty good. Sometimes you get a 3-star, but it's trash. Anti-armor, less VATS hit chance, +1 agility, minigun. Okay, it's just an anti-armor minigun. You know? It's just a 1-star, basically. Who cares about 1 stat here or 1 stat there? It's basically the same thing. You know? Basically. Basically. And then you can replace it. Yeah. Okay, so here we are in the world. The world's still loading in or something. Some weird garbage going on. I'll join some other team. We'll see what's up. So I would like to make some blight soup. You know? So I could make sure we get extra damage with the headshot here. Trying it out here. See, when I do a headshot, they almost die, and that's just not acceptable. All this almost death stuff. I'm pretty sure it'll go over the edge once I use a little bit of blight soup. Let's find out. Like, they're almost dead, so I'm pretty sure they'll die if I have blight soup or covert operative. You know? Yeah. And I'm going to be spending my script on trying to grind for a 1-star here. 1-star legendary, you know. And I'm still sort of practicing with this pistol just to see how it feels, you know. Pretty accurate, you know. Fast fire rate, large magazine size, high accuracy, nice and stable. The Gauss pistol is a loosey-goosey thing, but it's more powerful. Think about that one. I would imagine it's more powerful. Yeah. More powerful, right? They have to be, because it's explosive and loud and stuff. And it requires things. So, for example, this anti-armor, whatever, pistol here, 273, and this other pistol here, 69. It's a big difference, you know? And this one here actually has less VATS Action point cost, ignores armor, and vast criticals do more damage. Okay. We'll see how it feels. I'll try to use both. You know? This one has a pretty large magazine size as well. I mean, it's just, I feel like it's not as accurate. Otherwise, why would this one even exist? It fires much slower, and it doesn't have a scope. This is the best scope it has. And it's still kind of wobbly. And it has a really big recoil. And it wants you to charge it. So when it says, let me take it back. Whenever it says high damage, it really means the full charge, the full weapon charge. Like that. Oh, Steve, this right here, it's either 10mm or 5.56. It has different receivers. You could have the cryo, pyro, the electric one, something else maybe, and then you have 5.56. 5.56 does a bit more damage. I tried the fire, not all that hot. It might be good just to finish them off, you know, just to, because if they almost die, the fire would kill them. Fire is also good to maintain a tenderizer effect, sort of thing, or to mark targets for other players who say, hey, there they are, pow, 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 and then all of a sudden they're on fire. Other players can finish them off. So it's good in that regard. But that's why I have my bow. The bow does the same exact thing, but it does AoE. So, using this in a cryo format, uses 10mm ammo, fires quickly, not as strong, but it's really accurate. Range is decent. There's also a perk to make the pistol shoot further, which is what you probably need, I would imagine. Just like the shotgun needs the skeet shooter perk, pistols might need the range one. So here's the, see, in the context of the other pistol, this one's pretty darn powerful. Sort of. It just fires so much faster with a much higher range. You know? Super accurate. This one over here, the Gauss pistol. It's a different kind of powerful, you know? It's a different kind of powerful. It's just slower shooting. In fact, I bet you this one's more guaranteed to kill the enemy. An unaware enemy, if you do a full charge and snipe them from a crouch. Versus this weapon. You have to have the right perks and drugs and so forth to kill him with that first shot. This one should, but this shouldn't be a problem. Especially anti-armor version. It's just a weird, inaccurate thing. Let's go over here for a second and we'll try out some sniping with this pistol here, just for a moment. Well, I just picked up some blight soup, so let's try to make some blight soup really quick. Okay. It's nice that the Gauss pistol still serves a purpose. It's more powerful, it just fires really slowly. BL-ite soup. BL-ite with the soup. It's BL-ite soup. BL-ite with that soup. Gonna eat the ice soup. BL-ite soup. Yeah. Got the BL-ite. Oh no. IGHT. Got the soup, baby. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. 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 BLI. Soup. Okay. Automatic pistols. No. No, 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 no. We want modern renegade, don't you know? Look at this. See, hip fire accuracy. Chance to cripple a limb. Level 3 will be like level 12 or some garbage. You know, I think it's needed. Sort of. In my opinion, I don't know if it's true, but I'm pretty sure hip fire accuracy really means that's accuracy. So, I'm gonna go for this perk again. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, charisma. I'll be a salty. No! What did I just do? I did something bad. What did I just do? Wait. No. Well, no. I wasted points by clicking too fast. No. Alright. I wanted to do something magical. There we go. 2 more points of flim flam. Okay, put strange numbers on, get over here, and I'll snap, crackle, and pop my way to freedom. Modern Renegade, and I'll slap this on just for a second, just for a bit, until we get something else. Yes, I have to re-unlock a couple things. And that'll happen in time. A covert operative will help a tiny bit. There's ways to whet that weasel. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to use both a berry mint hat. Oh, I don't have any more berry mint hats. Wow. I'm going to use a, see, Comex is nice. Comex gives you more damage from sneak attacks. I used to save a stack. In fact, I do have a stack I've saved. Just for this purpose. Not here, though. Mother character. We're just going to test some garbage out. Let's eat ourselves a blight soup really quick and get all effective. So the way it's going to work is, for the first couple kills I can do whatever I want. For the final couple kills I have to swap back over. Oh man. I don't have any ammo.
I've got a priority alert for you. We picked up another one of them automated survey burden bots.
I have to get some ammo.
Those things are great for salvage, but you'll need to hit it hard and fast if you're gonna knock it down.
Hard and
The noise
fast.
also tends to attract unwanted attention, so watch your back.
Where'd you
Good
go?
luck. Try not to get killed.
Don't you talk to me in that way. Don't you talk to me in that manner, beast. Get those wings up in there for a second. That was a weird bug. It went from 23 to 0. Two-shot radium. So, we'll try out these different pistols here. So, we're going to try to get all stealth-like, okay? Of course it's going to kill him. You know, if you do it from stealth. I think in general with this pistol, the Gauss pistol is very powerful, but I just, you know. But this thing is actually a sniper. And it's pretty good. The sniper pistol. The next perk I'll go for will be a perception perk to give me increased distance and whatever with the pistol shooting. We'll see. We're doing some testing today, people. Testing the flim flam and getting some code pieces along the way. This is very powerful when you start like running around and stuff. Hop, skipping, and jumping. Okay. Back to the flim flam. Alright, definitely need some very mintas. Reload so we don't have to hear that noise. Yeah, this pistol is already pretty powerful. The Gauss pistol. It just feels so wobbly. And I don't like the fact that it doesn't have a short scope. It's stuck with this reflex sight. I like the fact that this has a short scope. I've grown accustomed to the short scope because of the Gauss shotgun, I've had a short scope for a while. Initially, I didn't like the short scope. My favorite scope is a long-range recon scope, or a recon scope of any variety. Okay, here we go. Good example of cryo. He's running slower, huh? Yeah. It's just, I think they should turn whiter, you know? They're not turning white enough, because he was clearly frozen. He's running slowly, you know? Yikes. Oh, my eyes! You got shot in the eyes? That's not good. Not a good one. You got some shrapnel in there. Zippity-doo-dah. All this almost dead garbage. And then this one. See, you can easily get stealth kills against your friendly allies because they're not expecting you. See, it's really hard to do because you don't have the right scope with this stupid pistol. PAL 352. Well, it works. It works, especially using the other pistol. I think using the Crusader pistol helps me appreciate the Gauss pistol. You know, especially going between a standard weapon and a legendary in this manner. Let's look for a legendary, or sorry, let's look for a public event. Let's go do this back on the beat event and use this event to polish the turd. Oh, yes. Yeah, so I'm using the Crusader pistol and the Gauss pistol. Trying them out. But I'm also using Bloody Mess and Adrenaline and Adrenal Reaction and Nerd Rage and an Overdrive on top of that for a bit more damage. And I just threw on the Marauder or whatever it's called. Oh, Modern Renegade for a little bit more crippling. My Gauss pistol is an anti-armor, and my Crusader pistol is a standard pistol.
Is fully charged and ready for action. If you're in Morgantown, go ahead and activate him so he can
don't forget to use the fun plans.
Just make sure he doesn't take too much damage.
Oh, I sure would like some, you know, Barry Mentas, but whatever. Launch Steel Halt. Activate the beast. Oh, did I fail it? Oh, it just ended. Good. I didn't want to do it anyways. Let's go try ourselves out over here at the Manhunt event at the Grafton Dam. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I like the pistol. It's like a it's like a sniper rifle.
Attention.
That's all.
This is the warden of
Very accurate. Look how crispy it is. Crispy, crispy, crispy. Let's see, crispy. Let's see, crispy. Crispy. But tiny damage here. Tiny damage. You know what? This being a role-playing game and all, it makes you miss. Those were headshots. But with mutants in particular, that's why I target legs. It's not very fair. You have to be incredibly, like, center, horrible mass with their face. You watch. You have to get him right in the middle of the face. Like the first shot missed, I got him right in the neck. What the heck? Ridiculous. It's really based upon your perception. It really does matter. If you have low perception, it's going to make you miss. Sort of thing. It's not just advanced accuracy, it actually makes you miss. Especially the back of the head garbage, it doesn't really count it as a headshot because they have this. See that plate right there? Well, that's its face. They really care. See, it fires really quickly, so it makes up for the lower damage with the accuracy, the range. Well, he's in a trash can. And the speed. You know, accuracy, range, speed. Yeah. Yeah, so I think if I have a little bit higher sneak, like I said, sneak doesn't matter. Sneak, if you have very high agility and sneak level 3, they don't really see you at all. You know? Okay, let's keep on going. But I like to have a collection of different weapons. So right now I'm using the Mole Miner Gauntlet, Gauss Shotgun, Gauss Minigun, Anti-armor, limb damage, firebow, Crusader pistol with cryo mod, non-legendary, and the Gauss pistol. The good thing about the Gauss pistol is you can charge first and then just release. Hey, turn around. Hey. See, I have to charge a full charge. See, Quan, it takes a second. Put the full charge, and that makes up for the accuracy. Kinda sucks. But it's a different use. At least it's silenced, you know? But once you get all lined up, if they're mid-range, you can do something. If not to their back if they're milder. But like I said, you got this other pistol here. Super nice. See how far away they are? This is without the perk. There's a perk to make you shoot further. There is an effective range here. Like this other pistol couldn't have shot that far. It'd be ridiculous. Well, I guess it could, but it'd be really inaccurate. You know? Yeah. It's nice to have options, if you could afford it. Okay. Yeah, why not? Why not, see? Whoa. You and your almost dead self. Great. I'm still sort of testing this whole situation out, okay? It's lowered. Golly. Yeah, it's shooting off to the right. Vaguely inaccurate. You'd expect from that range with the thing, and it says 78, that the first 3 shots in a row wouldn't miss. But it's so darn inaccurate.
The number you have dialed cannot be
Expected. Because if you're looking at the weapon from third person, you see how the whole thing is shaking? You expect it to be inaccurate. I mean, it should be. It's shaking. The scope ain't all that high, and I expect it to be inaccurate, but mid-range it should be fine if you're like in a hallway and you're charging the weapon already and you have their head in your sights, or if you're using VATS. That's why initially I thought that this weapon was a VATS weapon. Let's go do this guided meditation to still test. Might as well test while I'm doing events. Yeah, I thought this pistol was meant for VATS, or pistols in general, which they sort of are. The reason why they're meant for VATS is because you have a bunch of perks available, but you have the Modern Renegade perk that gives pistols the highest amount of hip fire accuracy out of all the other weapons. Therefore, they're meant for VATS. They're meant for running around, shooting them in the face with VATS. Pow, 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 like with Gunrunner, and gun fu and stuff like that.
Pleasant greetings. Please gather at the Tranquility Sanctum for today's guided meditation, taking you on a spiritual journey toward transcendence.
See, if you're looking at somebody like that,
We will begin
I want your head, man.
to appreciate your surroundings
Right about there you go.
and remember
See, this weapon here it has explosive damage, you know, which is pretty cool. On one hand, it does more damage, it does blast damage. On the other hand, it alerts enemies. It's not entirely silent. It's all balanced. See how accurate this weapon is? It's so nice. It's just kind of weak right now because it's not legendary.
Imagine your path to enlightenment as three transcendent
But the magazine size is very large, so it's okay. Let's go over here and just run around. Oh no, what the heck? Why the heck am I over encumbered? Dang it. So I'm going to take off the shotgunner perk for a second. And I'm going to put on but oh, that's why. One second. I'm going to take off that and put on through hiker for a second. Okay. No big deal.
pillars of transcendence.
No big deal.
Find yourself surrounded by
See, this one works fantastically with its headshot garbage. But kind of weak, you know. Versus non-level 50s, it's not as effective. These are level 75. Like I said, I'm sort of testing out the weapon. Let's see how it feels. There's always ways to increase this garbage, you know.
discordant forces prove to be too difficult to keep out, and your pillars of transcendence may falter. Take solace for the holistic light.
See, it missed the headshot right in front of him. Wasn't that weird? With the with bats, like that. What the heck? It's so weird.
Reinvigorate your
I'm right in front of him, 72% over his face, and it misses. And that right there did 366 damage, but it didn't do any real damage.
I will begin a series of positive affirmations while you act to achieve.
Yeah. Make sure that our blight soup is still active. Okay. I need more AP. Let's go for the leg, huh? Because, you know. There we go. If I don't want the right leg. But, you know, relative to every other weapon system, it's not that powerful. You just have to consider the advantage. Right now, the weapon's wonderful for grounding Scorch Beasts, as I'll show you in a bit. I'll show you how powerful it is for grounding a Scorch Beast. I have to confirm it. I'm not completely confident, but so far so good. I tried it on a couple Scorch Beasts in a row yesterday, and freezing a Scorch Beast makes them land. Just like crippling. You know, just like crippling. Man, this is so buggy. I have to put away my weapon before swapping the weapon. It happens with the Gauss shotgun because you can charge it. So, for some reason, if you have like a partial charge in any way or some weird, if you don't discharge the weapon, sometimes you can't change the weapon out until you discharge it, even though it's, you know, not really making a sound. Or sometimes it'll make a sound even though you have the weapon away. Remember, I was fighting level 50s earlier, that's why you thought it was stronger. But the shotgun's pretty darn powerful as well. You know what I mean? Shotgun's pretty darn powerful as well.
Discordant forces form in response to our fears.
But there's a
doubts,
threshold.
And
You know?
insecurities.
Once you're in that threshold, you're good to go. If you're just above the threshold, or whatever, or outside the threshold, it's bad. Meaning, if you have a sniper weapon, and your goal is to kill things while in stealth, you have to kill them on the first shot. So if I had like an instigating pistol or something like that, be better. You have to kill them on the first shot. Otherwise, they wake up and start running around. Now I have a bunch of perks to increase my unarmed melee damage. It'll kill a big group quickly. It kills groups with the exploding palm fist thing, collateral damage, and hack and slash. It does massive AoE quite often. So versus ghouls, melee is very effective because they're already in your face. Weapons that enemies that are shooting you, you sort of want to kill them as soon as possible because they're shooting you the whole time. You know, the whole time that you're running towards them, they're shooting you in the face. Like right here, there's a pair of a bunch of them right here. So I'll just, you know. That's why Green Reaper Sprint is nice, because if you're using VATS to target enemies to kill them with hack and slash gives you a chance to do AoE damage, area of effect damage, whenever you use VATS to target an enemy with melee. And you hit them, it'll hit the enemies next to them, and then it causes a chain reaction because of collateral damage, causes enemies to have a chance to explode when killed with melee. And I think it still counts as the weapon type. For example, if I hit them with a fist weapon, hack and slash will spread fist weapon damage to the neighboring enemies, which means I think there's a chance to cause those future enemies to explode once they're struck with the splash damage. And then of course they'll die, and they have a chance to explode there because they died from melee damage. You know? But it all works out. Alright, all done. So now I'll show you how this functions on a Scorch Beast. The pistol, that is. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm not using Enforcer right now. I took it off just for a second because I'm over encumbered. But that's pretty important. That's what I normally use my shotgun for. But now I'm using the pistol in that role. Let's see if I could empty a couple things out really quick before encountering that Scorch Beast. Okay. 896, we have plenty of room. Let's get rid of the grenades and the legendaries I picked up recently. So it's starting. Watch him land. He's gonna land, because look at him, he's all cold and stuff. And see? And then he attacks slowly. See how slowly he's attacking? He's still kind of frozen. It's really, 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 really good for Scorch Beasts. You know? Once they land... So let's just say that you're a melee person, and you have one of many means to make a Scorch Beast land. Once it lands, it does all kinds of weird punchy stuff. It's going to punch you right in the face with its wing. And it's annoying, and it interrupts your attacks and so forth. But if they're slow, they attack slower. Now, in the past, we have we have that new rocket launcher that does the cold attack, and we also have like the cryo bow, and it's pretty good, but it fires a little bit slower. You know, I can make this one cryo. it's almost just as good. It's just this is a bit better. You know? It's a bit better. But a cryo bow would also work. Let's try it again just to prove it's the cryo effect. Hey there, Tim. Doing some experiments with Crusader pistols and so forth. And with my other pistol, Blight Soup and all that. Okay, we got ourselves a legendary. Oopsie. There he goes. He's gonna land right away. Any second now, he's gonna land. Any second now. Any second now. I'm trying to not shoot him in the wing just to prove that the cold makes him land. A lot of times it's all about their cycle, and if there's trees blocking them, they can't land. They really try to land sometimes, but they can't. Kill land. He's deciding, doing his calculations. He's doing his calculations. Let me clear out these other enemies here. Okay, find your spot and shut up. I don't want to shoot his wings, I'm just trying to make him... See, I haven't fully convinced myself that the cold makes him land. It usually does, but sometimes they get all weird. Land already. I think he's really just thinking about a spot to land. See, look, he's turning and doing all kinds of weird stuff. It's just the trees are in the way. See, he's doing wobbly stuff. He wants to land so badly. Let's ignore him for a second. Oh, he really wants to land. He doesn't know what he's doing. You know, if there's an open field here, he'd be landed already. He's like over the fissure right now and land already, beast. Fine, I'll target your wing. Jeez. Doesn't hurt. I do have a cripple chance. Now, either way, you should always target the wing. But look, he just healed either way. This guy is just... See how slow he's flying? I think he's just really, really trying to get the heck out of here. Land already, beast. We have to do this again. This one's all flim-flammed. What are you doing? To me, it looks like he's trying to find a spot. Even though there's spots everywhere. Even though he's had plenty of time. Shoot him in the wing with an entire magazine. What's wrong with you? You can't figure things out, buddy? He should be landed by now. I'm gonna chalk this one up to a bug. Okay? I'm chalking it up to a bug. I really feel like sometimes, if they can't land, they reset their entire landing sequence, and I think they only land every so often in a cycle, and they can't land back to back unless they really want to. But once they give up their cycle because they can't find a spot, it just resets the whole timer. I think. I don't know. What in the world? Okay, he's not frozen anymore. Land, beast. You're making me look like a fool, Scorched Beast. What's wrong with you? You forgot how to land? Huh? You forgot? I mean, even if I weren't, look, he should have landed by now, in general. Even if I weren't shooting him. Land, look, look, he really wants, he's getting, there he goes. You figure it out. Good job. My goodness gracious. What's wrong with you, pal? Next time, do it right away. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Let's go do that again. Making me look like a fool. See, that just removed all confidence that cold makes him land. I'm pretty sure it does. Then blam. I'm trying to subtract the limb damage from the equation. So I was trying to shoot him in the torso. Because it works. It works! Dang it. Oh, for the cryo, Matthew? Oh, sorry, for the plasma cutter? Well, the fire would count. Is there a fire? That would count for the, you know, to heal things with friendly fire. Cold's always fun. I think cold would be cool. It's always nice to have an effect, and there's not many cold melee weapons. I like cold in general. Alright, Beast, where are you? Show yourself, Beast. Okay, here we go. You're nice and far away. Zip. Zowie. Out of the effective range. A little closer. Let's start by killing a couple things here. That's 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You should be landing right now. Land, Beast. Remind him that he's cold. You're cold. There he goes. Huh. Maybe it's not true. Uh-oh. Well. Why are they all brain dead? He's like, I wasn't ready yet. I was gonna do a big loop around and everything. Well, maybe my theory's shot. You are cold, you are cold, you are cold, 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 cold. Well, that should be enough. It works. Okay, it works. It works. It's just, I really think, because he did the same weird thing. Let's just say there's a high possibility that these guys can get bugged because they land when they want to land. I think he didn't want to land over here. Like, he kind of flew down low and kind of was like, I don't want to land over here. I feel like, you know what? I feel like they do that big green streak to reposition. That's what I feel. I feel like they do the big green flyby just to dramatically reposition themselves. So if they can't find a spot to land, you could expect that to come right afterwards. Alright, let's try it again. I'm losing all confidence in Chancellor Valoran. Let's go try it at this one. Losing all confidence in Chancellor Valoran. Yeah. Chicory, chickaroo. Look at what I can. Ooh. Pow! That's 1, baby. Look at me. He's all messed up. What's wrong with him? 2. Oh God. 3. 3. Reposition. You see? Okay. We have to figure out these patterns. You're cold, cold, cold. You're cold, cold. You are a cold bad guy. Cold, 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 cold. Oh, he's all crazy looking. What are you doing, buddy? You're so cold, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do, huh? Land, Beast. You are throttling my theories. Maybe it was just confirmation bias. It just happened to land right when I shot him a couple times. Listen here. Huh? Huh? Dang it. Might as well just shoot the guy. Might as well just kill him at this point. Dang it. There goes my plan. Well, you know. Okay, how about this? How about this? How about this? If you have a gun that's cold and you happen to break their limb, then it's good because when they land, they can't punch you. So, I was just trying to shoot him in the torso. Let's get him in the wing. Maybe I just happened to cripple him. I think in the past I was just shoot him in the wing. Okay. It's wing time. You're going to land right now anyways. I could tell. See, that would have been confirmation bias because I didn't shoot him. That would have been confirmation bias because if I didn't shoot him. If I went pow pow, I would have said, see, he landed, but I didn't shoot him, so. Okay. We're going to figure out this thing. Yes. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't think it really makes him land. Maybe it does a little bit. You know? It does a little bit. It's sort of like bringing a bucket of water and then throwing it into the hull of a ship. It doesn't make it sink, but it kind of makes it sink. You know? It's just adding one more thing. This time, oh my gosh. Well, this time I can't do it. This time, we'll do my shotgun. Yeah? Okay, and a boom, and a boom, and a boom. Do the enforcer. And we'll do the shotgun. The shotgun is way more effective in this case. Especially if I were using my limb damage shotgun. But I'm using enforcer and I'll be targeting the wing. Once I kill these other dudes on the ground. You know, they get in the way. They're super annoying. It's because enforcer has the highest cripple, or shotguns have the highest cripple chance of any creature or any weapon here. I'm gonna pull up my zealot shotgun with limb damage. I'm kind of curious. This is the one I'm going to prime in the future. Okay, so I'm having AP issues as well. You have to have a ton of AP for massive VATS usage. Well, okay. Like, don't you hate when they fly away on you? Alright. This one has increased limb damage. So that should make him land. If anything will. Because, you know, he wants to land, you can tell. Alright, well, it looks like I will retire the pistol for a bit, okay? We're going to retire that pistol and the other pistol for a while until we get Modern Renegade 3 and until I get a better pistol. I figured out that, you know, it's good, but the shotgun's a bit better, okay? Shotgun's a bit better. And I'll just use this other shotgun to help ground, even though Enforcer plus limb damage, or Enforcer plus Concentrator Fire 3 or whatever, targeting a limb is good. I'm sure if I shot the Scorched Beast with my pistol and targeted the limb, it'll be fine as well. So, we're fine there. Maybe. I'll just go back and make a bit of ammo. I'll do this public event, and we'll continue on. I mean, versus level 50s is great. versus level 75s and 100s, it just tickles them. You know? So you'd have to have some sort of legendary effect on top of that, like limb damage, or instigating, or something. Nah, I mean, why is there a Yagua right there? Your radio fever is doing all kinds of stuff. See, it helped me appreciate the Gauss pistol a whole lot more. After, you know, dealing with that garbage. Hey there, buddy.
Please stop and approach for identification.
It's not garbage.
Only employees of Blackwater Mine.
It's not the miracle I thought it was. It's not the miracle I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be amazing. Yesterday I thought it was. But I went to go demonstrate and I convinced myself otherwise. Dang it. I have to keep on experimenting, but you know. I still think it's nice to freeze the enemy, because then they can't hit you as much, but, you know. Go check out my perks here. I have Bloody Mess on. I'm gonna put Ricochet on for a second. Alright, here we go. Let's break down what I have right now because I haven't in a second. I'm sure I have something or other. I'll keep that shovel for the future quest, the daily quest to bury the body at the cemetery. For the Prickett Fort quest, I forgot the cemetery is called. The cemetery is called the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery. That's right. The Philippi Battlefield Cemetery. It was in my brain somewhere.
Extraction process initiated. Keep away from extraction units while operational.
Say, Anna, are you okay? Are you
Hostile
okay?
trespassers
Are you
detected.
okay, Annie?
Employees are encouraged to remove trespassers before damage to extractor units occurs.
When a third person comes, I'll ease up and I'll start using my bow. You know what I mean? But for now, I'm just gonna help clear it out. Yeehaw. I'm really just here for the treasury notes, you know? I've been spending a lot of gold recently on I purchased most of the Crusader pistol mods, and then recently I purchased the T65 jetpack, and that cost a lot. No. After this, I'll go down to the Enclave to search for the next code piece and check on the keyword. I would like the bomb again. I plan on maybe farming a bunch of Crimson Flux, I guess. Somebody mentioned that's the color flux you need for the 2mm Gauss ammo, for the prime ammo.
Detecting terminated management personnel. Remove this individual from the premises.
I'm coming. I found you. Yay. Lardy tard
Adequate
fard.
uranium volume extracted and processed.
And hail.
Output quantity increased.
From the top of the pole, I watched her go down. She got me throwing my money around. I'm going downtown, hey, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. My bankroll. I'm just tagging him over here if you want to get some XP back there. Oh yeah.
Detecting terminated management personnel.
Use.
Remove this
Whenever I hear
individual
this
from the
song,
premises.
the beat kind of, you know. Yeah. How you doing, cat?
Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed.
You
Output
spin my
quantity
head right
increased.
round, when I go downtown. I'm coming. I'm coming. Did you get attacked there? Downtown. Good evening. Yeah, so I played Grounded last night for a bit, and I made some nice progress. I don't know if you had a chance to check that out. That recorded video is worth watching. I made some nice progress. I did some exploration. I set up a bunch of little bases here and there. Getting some supplies, upgrading my things. Yeah. I wandered into the pond for a second. It was scary. There was some underwater spider thing that killed me. Terrible. Terrible. And, I don't know if they always existed, but there's mutations available. I don't know if I have my lunch boxes on me. I have to check.
Adequate
They might be in my
uranium volume
stash.
extracted and processed. Output quantity increased.
I have lunch boxes, but they're not on me. Thank you.
Detecting terminated management personnel. Remove this individual from the premises.
Coming. I'm coming. Nice that we're all sharing here, you know? Yes, I've read the voice lines that the mole miner is supposed to say, like, I'll rip your eyes out, or I'll rip your teeth out, or something. It's like a big old long list of creepy garbage that the mole miners are saying, or that they're supposed to say.
You can sing their song, their people.
Yeah.
Extraction complete. Extractors must complete cleaning and ventilation process before continuing operations. Please vacate.
Alright. All done. Man, first person's so slow. Yeah, the fire bow, I think, is still the best. That and the Tesla rifle. But I find the Tesla rifle to be sort of annoying. And it's not as obvious that you've tagged the enemy, you know? Whoa! Thank you. It would sort of suck to die in here because if I died, then I would lose all the junk I just picked up, you know? And then they would have an option to take it from me. See, I liked survival mode in the past. Hey there, Deborah. Yeah. Yeah, I still have some fireworks left, I think. Chris. Alright. All done. Oh, no. Oh, done. A lot of aluminum in their gear here. It's probably one of the better aluminum farms, is just doing this event. Plus, I'm trying to get myself to do these events more often, and not really caring about how prepared I am. Sometimes I like to be prepared for things. Well, I use my fireworks every hour, sort of, on New Year's Eve at White Spring, but I didn't use all of them. Okay. We'll put on some perks and round the corner over here. Take off Ricochet, take off Serendipity, put on Can Do, and Pharma. Yeah. And I'll take off Barbarian and put on Pack Rat. And I'll take off Enforcer and put back on Enforcer. I already have Through Hiker on. Let's break it all down. It's a bunch of weapons we just picked up. They're all very heavy. Yeah. You'll see how much aluminum I just picked up once I look at my new section. So we can see for sure. Well, looks like I'll do the daily op with my teammate here, maybe. Aluminium. Aluminium. What? Aluminium. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe no junk. Where's no aluminum? That's kind of weird. Okay, 24. All right. I was like, what? Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, boom, ba ba deem, and boom, ba deem, and a boom, and a deem, and boom, and deem, and a yeah. Okay. Serendipity, Enforcer, take off Pack Rat, put on Barbarian. You know what? I'll put on Ricochet. And we'll go on in there. What do you say? How much ammo do I have? I have enough. I have vampires on and the thing. Okay, it'll be fine. Knock out the daily op. Valley Galleria cloaking. That's fine. I have the anti-armor weapon as well, but you know, it will just suck to die. You know, once my adrenaline kicks in, it'll be good to go. As long as we're not farming ammo, we're good to go. No farming ammo.
Initiate Dodge, Brotherhood of Steel. We've got uplinks that have gone dark. Your mission is to show them the light again.
Oh no! Is he seriously in the wall? Oh no, he was seriously in the wall. Goddamn terrible.
Coming through. That's what I like to see. Head to the first uplink, Chief.
Sorry about that, there was some dude stuck in the wall overlapping the radio. I'm gonna put on one gun army here. Time to go, 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 go.
Fight.
To make up for my lateness with the first radio.
First uplink. Don't let up. Head to the other one now.
Gotta make up with that missing time there.
Yes. Get another uplink signal coming in. Stay on it, team. Almost there now.
Yeah, I will definitely not die in this event because of the vampire weapon. got all stuck, so I had to sit down. Oh boy.
Fight well. And Victorium.
Bad Victorium.
You have the Brotherhood of Gratitude team. These uplinks make a real difference. I look forward to seeing what you can do in the future. Dodge out.
Yay. And done. 551.
Making up my ammo.
I got the excellent one, Scorched Paint. Interesting. And Burrow Signs. A 3-star Junkies Gauss minigun. Interesting. Interesting. I don't do that Junkies thing. Yeah. Indeed. Wham. Wham for wham. Ba-ba-dum. Wham. Ba-ba-dum. Wham. Ba-ba-dum. Wham. Ba-ba-dum. Wham. Ba-ba-dum. Wham. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Doing some minor looting over here. Of the mole miner.
Nuclear strike imminent.
I'm doing some minor looting.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Shut up. Okay. I'm running out of ammo and so forth. Let's go down here to the script vendor while we can. Even though this place is about to explode. Alright. Well, better get the heck out of here, huh? Let's go do this Enclave event, because Enclave events with multiple people equals a ton of bad guys.
Hello again, members. We've spotted another nest of vermin congregating topside. Proceed to the designated extermination site and keep an eye on our lures, would you? That is all.
All array components engaged. Activating targeting protocols. Please stand by. Circuit panel failure detected. Bypass requested.
I'm not using inspirational right now, you know?
Component bypass detected. Resuming function.
Ooh, it's all purple. Oh, the headlamp. Pretty cool. Prototype lets you have different power armor,
Gear jam
headlamp
detected.
colors.
Mechanical support ticket issued.
Restored. Resuming connection process.
System orientation complete. Signal broadcast active. Target locked. Immediate evacuation required. Repeat. Please retreat to a safe distance immediately.
I need more berry mentats, and I need more, which is good because it's getting late in the day here. And that's just about the time to go collect the ingredients. Well, the game is running nice and smooth. You know, I realize I never really pay attention to the smoothness until it's not smooth, and then I start to think back, because oh yeah, it was pretty smooth for the past hour or two, but now it's ugly, and I never really say, you know what, it feels pretty good to have it not be, you know, performing like a big sack of garbage.
Cleared. Thank you for your participation.
So yesterday I brought up the whole point of well, I brought the question up about who would win in a fight between Godzilla or King Kong. For the movie. The new version of King Kong that's really, really, really large. And I said that logically, the reptile beast should win. Maybe. Depending on what Godzilla does. Maybe, I don't know. Because King Kong is like a living person. Godzilla's a big old stupid monster. A big old stupid mindless beast. You know? So, I could imagine... I can imagine this scenario where you have the stupid, mindless, stupid beast, Godzilla, walking around going... Like walking into buildings, smashing stuff, turning around, smashing things. Self-defense, chomping. King Kong is like a person, and he is upset, and he has goals, you know? He's imprisoned, he escapes, runs away, finds a girl, carries her on top of a building, doing things, not just walking around destroying stuff, you know what I mean? Know what I mean? So I can imagine the stupid big beast, Godzilla, walking up going, "Brrr," and then King Kong just jumping on his back and punching him over and over and over again. What's Godzilla gonna do? You know? It's weird. It's like a human, imagine a human caveman fighting a saber-toothed tiger. That's the equivalent. You'd say, well, look at the saber-tooth. He has big old claws, but that's a person. He's gonna figure it out. He'll jump on his back, use a rope, tie him up with electrical cables and all kinds of weird stuff, you know? That the Godzilla can't even figure out. Different dimension. Know what I mean? Yeah. Hey there, Philip. You think I'm good at playing this game? You don't say. So I trimmed my mustache today. Are you proud of me? I trimmed my mustache. It was so long and ridiculous. It was growing out this way. It was growing out in the Z dimension. You know what I mean? You have X and Y, but then you have Z. It was getting all kinds of Z'd out. You know what I'm talking about. That's when it gets bad. Wasn't there a dude here? 1, 2, 3. No more mustache curling. Look, because I found myself doing it automatically, like always trying to adjust it and do this sort of thing. You know, doing this. It looks like I'm picking my nose or something. Just twirling my mustache. It's like a big old situation. I could bring it up to here before. Zip! Had to cut it off. Your mustache shouldn't go over your lip. And it starts to become really annoying. When your mustache starts to overlap your lip just a little bit. You're supposed to kind of trim a fine line around your mouth. Otherwise, it's really annoying. It sucks. You have a couple hairs just dangling. See, before I could bring the corner of my mustache into my mouth and suck on it. Like a big old lock of hair. That ain't good. Sucking on my mustache. Mustache sucking. OnlyFans. OnlyFans mustache. Alright, well, I'm about to leave this server. Something about your face looks different. It could be that unkempt piece of garbage on your face is gone. You smell different too. Yes. Yeah, Yep. I'll think about, stepping in like raw ground beef barefoot with the camera right up there to watch the ground beef go between the toes, and then I fry it up and eat it. That's the second part. It's a mukbang experience. I step on foods, like wine, grape juice, and you mixed in raw egg, bam, ground beef, bram, breadcrumbs, boom, feet. Making meatloaf with your feet. That could be a whole YouTube channel. Think about it. I make I make bread with my feet. I pour the flour, the water, the flim-flam garbage, the other stuff we don't know about. You mix it with your feet. There has to be something like that, I think step one is losing your arms. Step one, you have to have no arms for it to be acceptable. Otherwise, you're a freak. Right? But I'm forced to. I have no arms. Oh, okay. Proceed. You see? Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. You gotta make some dough. Dough kneading. Big old hairy toe knuckles. Oh, you could have you could have a whole series of videos for prepping the feet for food prep. Prepping the feet for food prep, you know? You want to make sure that you remove the entire lower shelf of your foot through an acid bath, you know? Basically, the skin on the top of your foot needs to match the skin on the bottom of your foot in terms of thickness. It's a painful process. It's terrible. But you have to remove the toenails through an acid solution. No toenails, no hair. Remove much of the skin. Remove the toenail through an acid bath solution. A whole series of videos on that. How to prevent infection after removing your toenails. Yep. Cauterizing your nail bed live with a soldering iron. Cauterize the nail bed so that the nail doesn't grow back using a soldering iron. Live. Breaking the big dough. Why don't you go suck a mustache while you're at it? Well, what's the name for well, yes, a potato peeler would work. I was gonna say that. It's called... It's a specific torture. And they do it to the soles of your feet. Let's find out. Torture, soles of feet. Lost, Saeed. Soles of feet. What's it called? Flay. Yes, flaying. That's right. To flay the soles of your feet. Yes, a potato peeler would work. Perhaps. But that's a dangerous process. You know. The acid solution it's not as simple as dunking your feet, mind you. You can't just dunk your feet. You have to soak gauze and you apply the gauze in layers. You soak the gauze and you apply the gauze in layers depending on the thickness of your feet. Flaying is dangerous. Now you could try to do a mild acid solution and then do a quick flay. You don't want the flay to turn into a fillet, if you know what I mean. You don't want the flay to turn into a fillet. You know what I mean? You want just slight zinging. That's bad. You don't want that to happen. That means you got deep in the flim flam. You don't want that. You don't want that. Alright, there's somebody already here. That's not good. Let's get these paper targets from Cobblestone Farm. You gotta layer gauze soaked in an acidic solution. the whole bottom of the foot comes off like a shoe. It just dries up and cracks. It's like a foot mold. It's pretty cool. Like a snake, but hardened. It's pretty cool. It turns like a dark orangey brownish color. And it's interesting. It's edible. That's the important thing. As is, crumbled over a salad. You know what I mean? I was watching a video of someone doing some dry age garbage. This is a 360-day-old dry age piece of meat. It looks like a mummy inside. I'm gonna cook it. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. It was terrible. 360-something day old dry age. Amazingly, when you slice it and you cook it, it, you know, sizzles. It gets a sear. You know? He cut some up thin and ate it raw. And he had a 60-day-old dry age that he put the raw thing on top of after cooking the other thing. Well, that's good. Because you barely ate any of the horrible mummy. Well, how does it help to make bread with your feet? Because you don't want toenail pieces coming off. The toenail is bad. You don't want that. You don't want ridges. You see all these ridges? You don't want all that on the foot. You want it to be smooth. The goal is to have your foot be shiny and smooth with no details or nooks and crannies. No toenails, no weird bumps, no ridges, no weird foot. You don't want a footprint. You want it to be smooth. Smooth. Your goal is to just eradicate all impression of a footprint. Because that's where the dirt goes if you're making bread with your feet. You're making bread with your feet. I don't want no toenails in that thing. I don't want no knuckle hair. Basically, I want the hair pores to disappear over time. You can shrink them up and just destroy them. Destroy your hair follicles through an acid solution with gauze. Oh, you watch someone cook a brisket for a month? I think I saw the same thing. Probably. It was like a fermented, horrible, nasty mess. Because he didn't cook it hot enough. So basically you have this cauldron. I don't think he ate it. They smelled it. It smelled terrible. Well, they cooked it and they prepped it, but they couldn't get themselves. I think they tried a tiny piece or some garbage, but it was terrible. Right? Maybe it was. I don't think they ate it. I don't have hairy soles, but very hobbit-esque on top, you know? Sometimes it's like Velcro when I take off my socks. It's so painful. The hair gets caught up inside my socks. It's a bloody mess sometimes. When I don't think about it, I just take my socks right off. This sharp pain, I look down, and it's all gone. All the skin from the top of my foot removed with the hair. But amazingly, the hair grows back. It's like, how can the hair grow back if all the skin's gone? Just a tangled mass of bones and cartilage, veins and so forth. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. Let's go over here to Roxy. Okay, we're done. I like this song.
You got one of those quick boys? If you
I'll turn it up a bit.
find it missing, drill Fisher first. That's got a thing for tech.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, you remember the new gang member? Brand new? Good. You're not a flake. I'm impressed. I had a hunter follow the trail earlier, so if you only...
Yeah.
This place sucks. Better walk up.
Yeah. How dare you? No one leaves the Raiders. No one leaves the Raiders. Cool. Cool. The song is called Magic Tree of the Druids. Yeah. It's 6 minutes and 20 seconds long.
Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
Pumpkins to carve. You there? Yes, I remember you. Maximum. Kindly fetch me some pumpkins to carve,
Something
will
shifted
you?
over.
You will be adequately compensated.
Something shifted.
I assure you.
Something shifted. What if you time traveled and they're playing this in the middle of the forest with their little stupid instruments and it sounded exactly like this? Like, huh. Who'd have thunk it?
Days like these, I wonder what I'm even carving for.
Magic. Tree of the Druids.
You there? Wait, I know you.
People covered in
Welcome
body
back.
paint. By Sapphire.
As usual.
But they have lost all rights to their music. Yeah. All rights removed. You'll never guess this
So many
song.
pumpkins to
Hey.
carve. So little time.
I'll give you a big hint. Okay? A big hint. First person to guess this song title wins a golden Zagnut. You can guess it. Look, I have confidence and faith that you can guess this song title. Huh? You can do it. Guess. I'll give you a hint. The song title is a plural word, and instead of ending in an S, they put a Z, so it's Z at the end, okay? All right? It's in reference to a thing. All right? And it's currently in public consciousness. This thing, or this pair of things. Is that better? Now you can definitely guess it. It's in reference to a pair of things that's currently in public consciousness due to an ongoing meme. And now you have to get it. Ending in a Z. Huh? What is it? Come on. What is it? Come on. And here's one more hint. No. A pair of things. It might be relevant to young people. Does that help you? It might be relevant to young people across the world. You can get it. Come on. You know what it is. Yes, John got it right. John is correct. John got it right. It's mittens. See? Reference to a pair of things are currently in public consciousness. Young people. How's Bernie Sanders? The Bernie Sanders mittens mean. Mittens are currently in public consciousness. It's a big deal. Watch this. If I go to the all-powerful Twitter sphere and I type in #mittens, what do we get? These stupid dogs. This guy. Sanders hopes that the nation smitten by his mittens will back food charity push. Money-making opportunity to benefit programs like Meals on Wheels during food insecurity. Thanks to mittens. Mittens. Many animals are named mittens. What's up with that? Isn't it sad? He borrowed these mittens. The world's not really making fun of him. What if he was paid by the mitten industry to wear you gotta wear these mittens, it's gonna change the world. You know? Because it did. People have mittens now. It's really hard to tell where one face ends and one face begins with these stupid zebras. Like right over here, this is 3 zebras right here. This is a lot of. You look, we're starting to lose the count of zebras. One's facing that way, one's facing this way. It's starting to become like an AI deepfake illusion thing. What's happening? Oh no, is this a real photo? It's starting to mess with my brain. Look at this one over here. That's not real. It is real. It has to be real. It's too stupid to be fake. You know? I guess the zebras are really doing what they're meant to do. This right here is probably 3 zebras over here. Look, there's one over here, one over there, and one looking down to a point where it looks like a 2-headed, very long zebra. Like this right here looks like a very long, horrible, multi-legged beast. How they all kind of join together with that shape. That's probably why they're that shape. Because when they line up, you can't tell where one ends and the other one begins. That's why they have that head. We just figure it out, people. I was wondering why horses have a stupid head when dogs don't. Dogs don't have heads. Horses do. You know? I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you right now. See, dogs. This is a dog, okay? That's a dog when viewed head on. This is a happy dog. So this right here is a happy dog when viewed head on. There it is. Okay? Because you can't see the head. But a horse is all ridiculous. Whoa! What the heck is that? But the side profile of a horse is like this. This is a horse, okay? This is the pattern. Right there. You have this weird... Okay. You have this pattern right here, okay? You have zip, zip, zow. That's the horse. But what happens is this. You have another horse lining up with the first horse, and it's like this. Zip, zip, zow. You see? I understand now. Zip, zip, zow. You don't know where they begin and end. You have this horrible beast with a bunch of legs. See, it'll be like this. Leg, leg, leg. And then the head here would link down to become a longer body. You know, you wouldn't even tell what's even happening. It's like that. When they all line up together, you see? We have this effect right here. It happens over and over and over again, like these patterns, like that Embassy Escher thing. Maybe he noticed the same thing, that these patterns in... Watch. Escher. You see? You know about the MC Escher guy. He noticed it. These patterns in nature, you know, you got this garbage with things overlapping, but I think it's like a, that's just how they evolved. They evolved so that their shapes end up overlapping, and it looks like a big old pile of garbage. If you're a lion, you see a big old monster. You don't see a bunch of horses, you see one monster is what you see. You have one monster. Things overlap in nature, baby. It's all weird. Know what I mean? Like this. Ah! No, that's a good painting right there. That's all he did. Look, there's a horse. See, Scientific American specifically made MC Escher famous off of a painting involving a horse. Right? Right? This right here. Boom. You see, he noticed it. Hey, these horse shapes certainly do overlap. These horse shapes overlap a bit. You see? Boom. Educational stream mover. Yes, the horse centipede beast. The horse centipede beast. Terrible. But we figured it out, everybody. I figured out dogs. Dogs, there really are their tail. They live in their tail. Not really. But you know, they might as well. Just because your eyes are here doesn't mean a darn thing. You get it? Your eyeballs are here, your mouth is here, your nose is here, ears are here, but, you know. If you're an organism that survives based upon smelling, you want to put your nose next to things, and your eyeballs are down here, I think they really should have eyeballs on their tails. Whenever I'm in charge.
I just love songs, don't you?
It's kind of hard, you know. I think the problem is the optic nerve can't be too long in line with the brain. Other organisms have a bunch of eyeballs, but they don't really have a central nervous system. You know? I think that's how it goes. Or the eyeballs are right next to where the brain is, or they all congregate in one hub. I can imagine a small brain existing at the base of the tail that then sends communication backwards and forwards. Sort of like the pons or the hide brain, you know? Maybe our entire body is considered a tail.
I just love songs, don't you?
Yeah. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Pretty sure the whole thing is a one big tail.
Hello?
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Look, if I had a weird flappy thing on my forehead that changed colors and inflated and did all kinds of stuff like that, that's who I am. I am the weird thing on my forehead. If I had a big frill on my back that got all purple with neon lights and everything, I would be the thing on my back. You know? To another creature, just like I happen to be my face to you because I'm expressing myself with my face. Dogs don't do that as much. Dogs is more of their entire body language, but accentuating with the tail. When seen from far away, all you see is a tail. Waving around, saying, look at me, look at me, look at me. Look at me. Think about it. There's a big old head with a body coming out from the back, arms and legs going. Dogs don't have arms. Okay? Humans have arms. Dogs have a bunch of legs. They don't do much. Dogs have tails. We exist in our arms. They exist in their tails. I say that some people exist more in their arms than their face. Because you wave at people, you flip them off, you get their attention, you wave your arms around, you shake your fist. Just like a dog's tail. If there's ever a movie featuring dogs, if there ever is one, I want to see a dog luau. You know? I want to see a dog do a hula dance using just its tail. Or like a cartoon dog world, but they're using just their tails, not their stupid arms. Sometimes use their arms, but they can't do much.
I collected some new recipes on my latest outing.
They would totally do the tail luau, or the tail hula. Dog tail hula. Yeah, and dogs use their mouth for a hand. The same way that robotic dog, it really has 4 legs and a hand, but the hand is where the head would go. If it were a creature with a long neck.
I just love songs, don't you?
I mean, look at this. Look at this. Check this out. If you think about this creature right here, this is basically a backwards creature. And that might be how it evolved. And that's also why they put their heads down. Because they're trying to look like a tail. I bet you this head evolved to look like a tail. Backwards land. Because it uses it like an arm. It's basically a tail. Just imagine it backwards. Just imagine the face being down here and the head being up there. Or, you know, whatever. This thing is totally prehistoric. I mean, come on. But anyways, totally. It just happens to have the head up here. But I think, you know what I mean? Now that I think about it, that's why, well, we just solved the riddle about why they put their head in the ground, because they're trying to look like they're a tail. I figured that out with you know, flamingos. Flamingos purposely put their leg up, they put their head down, their head looks like a foot, their foot looks like a head. You know? It's like a survival thing. It's actually kind of terrifying if you think about it, that they're like a backwards animal. They evolved to be backwards. It's kind of really weird. Because think about a dog. Isn't this just like a dog tail? With missing some limbs and everything? Oh man. I'm just saying. These guys have their eyeballs in their tails. And they have brains in their tails. And their throat and their mouth in their tails.
Collecting fun is what I
We solved the riddle, people. I think from an evolutionary standpoint, look, we know what emus are, okay? We know what emus and ostriches are. Other animals don't, okay? If you're from a completely different ecosystem and you see one of these things, you're going to think, that's the tail, that's the head. It's just how it works. That's why it's so dark. It's meant to blend in. You know what I mean? In fact, they really should have some spots on their butt to make it really make sense. We've solved the riddle of the bird neck. Next problem in reality. Solve the problem. See? I'm completely confident that's true. 100%.
Is what I
yes.
do. I find
yes, and that's why that's why backwards knees have evolved. Oh boy, let's see what's that with it. So you have a person here. I'm in a suit. Look at my legs. I'm in a suit. And I got a big old tail. Terrible.
I just love songs, don't you?
You know? Look at me. Don't kill me. I'm just a stupid tail. I don't know. All right. I feel like we really solved it. I feel like Charles Darwin looking at a bunch of finches. Anyways, I'll be right back with a cup of coffees. Craft legendaries with modules. Sell to NPC vendors. Daily quests. Workshop conquest. Lucky Hole Mine. Power plants. Farm fusion cores. Public events. XP run. Toxic Goo harvest. Rebuild camp. Move camp. Repair armor. Repair weapons. Craft ammo. Lift weights. Sleep. Play music. Stock refrigerators. Stock vendors. Transfer items between characters. Bury Mentat run. Dump caps at vendor if over 20,000. U.S. requisition holotape. Garrahan building farm. Reputation root farm. Iron or South Ash heap. Multiply crops at workshop. Purified water at workshop. Nagratown crickets. Faction dailies. Spend gold. Razorgrain flower farm. Scorch beast farm. Grafton monster farm. Sheep squatch farm. Convert ammo at the ammo converter. Deathclaw farm. Snalligaster farm. Tarberry farm. Flatwood silt beam. Check keyword status. Nuke Findingo Colossus for a cursed weapon. Sugar Run. Nuka-Cola Farm. Concrete. Late at Monorail. Abandoned Bog Town secret floor. Farm mole miners for aluminum. Top of the world aluminum farm. Ski poles. Enclave code piece. Keycard search. Somerville Bookhouse. Watoga High School plastic farm. Chem farm. Enclave events. Wood farm. Dogwood farm. Smelt ore. Smelt spoiled vegetables and fruit. Cook food close to spoiling. Mirelurk Egg Farm. Mothman Egg Farm. Nuka-Cola Factory Farm. Sunshine Oil Farm. Daily Ops. Get a high bounty by picking locks. No player to camp with a high bounty to force vendor transactions. Hunt down wanted players. Honey Farm. Convert perks into coins. Purchase lunchboxes with gold. Harvest flux from a legitimate nuke. Purchase gold with treasury notes. Purchase gold with caps from Smiley. Stock Nuka-Cola vending machine. Candy bowl and punch bowl. Refine camp and workshop blueprints. Craft legendaries with modules. Sell to NPC vendors. Daily quests. Workshop conquest. Lucky Hole Mine. Power plants. Farm fusion cores. Public events. XP run. toxic to harvest, rebuild camp, move camp, repair armor, repair weapons, craft ammo, lift weights, sleep, play music, stock refrigerators, stock vendors, transfer items between characters, bury Mentat run, dump caps at vendor if over 20,000, U.S. requisition holotable, Garahan building farm, reputation root farm, iron or south ash sheep, multiply crops at workshop, purified water at workshop, Tanagra town crickets, faction dailies, spend gold, Razard Rain Flower Farm, Scorch Beast Farm, Grafton Monster Farm, Sheepsquatch Farm, Convert Ammo at the Ammo Converter, Deathglow Farm, Snalligaster Farm, Tarberry Farm, Flatwood Siltbeam, check keyword status, Luke's Findingo Colossus for a cursed weapon, Sugar Run, Nuka-Cola Farm, Concrete, Laid at Monorail, Abandoned Bogtown Secret Floor, Farm Mole Miners for Aluminum, Top of the World Aluminum Farm, Ski Poles, Enclave Code Piece, Keycard Certain. Alright, everybody back to the game. I don't want your silliness anymore. No more silliness from you people. You have to be serious here. I'm tired. I'm so very tired. Yay! Excelsior, Excelsi-and. Let's hurry up and get some Tarberry juice. And then I'll do the Monster Mash. Basically, I need AP to get AP. It takes a lot of AP to go through the Monster Mash event. While I'm there, I'll do some looting. Yep. Okay, let's go through here and get the Tarberries. Quickly. Backwards knees. See, I think backwards knees have two purposes. One, they're springy. You can jump better with backwards knees. Two, I think from like a biological level, if you see an arrow facing to the right, you think they're going that way. But in reality, they're going that way. It's like a double whammy evolution thing. It's very efficient. Systems look at direction, they see the triangle, and they go that way. Triangle's pointing the opposite direction.
Intruder, identify yourself.
So the ideal system would be to have two tails, a tail in the front, tail in the back, like a Gallimimus, you know, or a Brontosaurus, where you could alternate heads and tails, heads and tails. Or to make your tail look more like a head and vice versa. Which happens all the time. It's just to avoid getting eaten. It's not on purpose. There's no conscious decision in evolution. It's just these guys don't get eaten as much. Therefore, they have more babies. Fast forward times a million bajillion years. And you end up with eyeballs and faces and brains in the tail. The whole body shape inverts over time. Are you ready? Oh yeah. Here we go. Feel that? That's not good. I have no right away. I really don't. Maybe. No, I have a lot. Okay, cool. Let's just aim at your spout there and And your spells are disabled. Okay, I'm running. Split it free for 5 seconds. And, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Well, that was a little fight. That was a little fight. Attention. Attention. Citizens of Blarnea. Stream has been shared. I say again, the stream has been shared. Help, Megan. What'd it really do? I'm serious. It's a real question. I'm pissed. Oh, yeah. I'm pissed. I'm over here getting some tarberry. Sporting my flim flam. Back flipping and slide tackling. Hey Cortana, how do you slide tackle?
I've got this for you on how do you slide tackle.
As you begin your slide, bend your near leg and tuck it under your butt. Your foot should go slightly out to the side of your body so that you don't land directly on it. Immediately after the tackle, your bent leg will help you pop back up and onto your feet. Slide with the leg that's further from your opponent extended. Okay, let's try that out. Okay, there's my opponent. Okay, simulation. I run, I bring the near leg in, tuck it under my butt. My foot should go slightly out to the side of my body. And then after that, my bent leg will help me pop back up. Sweet. Let's try it out. Usually somebody chopping wood over here. I could try to wreck the world really quick with a slide tackle. I don't know if I could pull it off in this reality. I might be in the wrong dimension, but I like to try it out. Let's see if it works. So there's a person not chopping wood, complaining about the weather or something. We're about to get him. I'm pissed. I'm joking. These are all jokes, people. Or lies, depending on the context. I'm getting my tarberry. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go.
It's hard work making a living out here.
Complaining. Boom! See, it worked.
Come on.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
not the end of me.
Leave me alone. Oh my god. Oh! I'll leave you alone. Just stop shooting me, please. I'll leave you alone. Leave me alone. Stop shooting me. Golly, you stupid human. I was just messing around, trying out my slide tackling. You're complaining about the weather or something. Get out of here. You're alive. That's all that matters. Best be stopping. You had best be stopping. Your choice, brother. You out there? You lurking on me, buddy? Are you out there, beast? Good. Give him a final warning. A nice and toasty warning to back off. All right. Back on task. Am I not merciful? Beast? Hey, Cortana. Am I not merciful?
Sorry, I'm not able to help with this one yet.
Oh no. Yeah. So sad. You know? It's almost like the Emerald City with the yellow brick road. See? Now that I think about it. But I thought about that before realizing that there really is a yellow brick road. Kind of funny. So it starts right here and goes all the way around the map. Or it starts here. They could totally do some event that occurs on this entire yellow brick road. You see? It goes through the entire darn map. And ends in Oz. So there's going to be some sort of escort event that starts off up there in Clarksburg and ends in Watoga. Mark my flim. With all kinds of subtle, yet obvious, Oz references. Yep. It's gonna happen, and if they don't, they're stupid. They should all be fired. Right? Look at it. All kinds of weird garbage going on. City of the Future, Fabled. And let's go check out these signs. There's a couple signs over here that says, come on down to Watoga. You know, City of the Future. Let's see if there's any references on those posters. Staring at us the entire time. Like this right here, maybe?
Welcome to Watoga, City of the Future. Hi there. Welcome to the City of Watoga. Greetings, visitor. You have arrived at the City of the Future. This is Watoga, City of the Future. Welcome to Watoga, City of the Future. Hi there. Welcome to the City of Watoga. Greetings, visitor. You have arrived at the City of the Future.
Watoga.
This is Watoga, City of the Future.
Pretty funny. They keep on saying it in different ways. But yeah, I think the population updates depending on how many players are here. But the robots, I don't know if that's true. 998? Is that true? Let's kill one. That'd be kind of funny. If you get the number down to 0, what happens?
Welcome to the City of Watoga. Greetings, visitor. You have arrived at the City of the Future.
Of course you're in there. 998. 998. Let's kill, like, a lot for the daily challenge, you know? 5 enemies. The weekly's already done. Well, I'll do it later on. I don't know if the robots updates, because there's not 1,000 robots in here, unless they're considering all the robot pods as being a default 1. I don't think there's that many. Maybe inside of all the buildings as well? Maybe? I don't think the robot thing is accurate. Welcome to Watoga, City of the Future. We have all kinds of stuff for you here. You know, they still have to release a bunch of additional nuclear winter maps. Right now there's only 2 maps. Been out for a couple years now. Sort of. It is us. We are it, baby. That's it. It's a big old pile of people doing stuff. Okay, let's pull out my cold pistol. I like to use it still. And all this grenadery. I'm going to sell it right now. I still have to do some scripting and purveying, you know. There's my pistol. Okay, store the ammo. I'm about to go over here to the vendor. But I want to make sure I have all of my grenades on me. And all my plans and other items. I like to save my ammo just so that I have the opportunity to use the ammo converter that I never actually do. I just get rid of it eventually. But I want the option to either convert it or use it. 10mm. Some arrows on the side. Grab the everything. Some plans. A couple garbage plans. Put away the special plans. I don't want to just give away the burrow signs, for example. All the extra holotapes. And sort by weight under miscellaneous. All the ore that isn't processed yet. Gunpowder. And now we're about to sell a bunch of stuff. I'll pull the stim packs out. I feel like my store might be offline. We'll find out soon. It could be my camp is destroyed. We'll find out soon. I'll pull the stuff over really quick and sell it. Or dump it. All the extra alcohol that we don't need. Okay. Keep the Nuka-Colas. All the post-war, pre-war, stabilized, non-volatile, shelf-stable food. Keeping all the AP stuff. Okay. Any extra clothing items will be sold. It's free and cheap money. Sometimes I end up with a stack of those marine tactical helmets in my apparel category that I haven't processed yet. I do have myself a few extra power armor chassis. I've been picking them up recently. You know? And we're all good to go. We're about to hop across that river and do some transactions. Seeing as we are in the city of the future, Watoga, it's best to use the can-do perk to search certain containers for extra food, to include a bunch of AP foods. And those containers include like trash cans in general, and refrigerators. There's a old appliance store right in front of me, so there's a bunch of food in there. Trash can. See that sound effect? Cajun rice and beans. I don't know where that second sound effect came from. Alright. These other containers are just junk, random junk in these other washers, but these refrigerators, see? So if you do happen to head on down by the Valley Galleria, there's a bunch of refrigerators there. They could be farmed for food, even though I haven't done that yet. I'm aware. Whenever I'm down there for the daily op, I'm thinking, oh, look at all these refrigerators. There's a whole lot of them. I do not have Master Infiltrator on. Sometimes there's a magazine back here. Sometimes. But not today. I predict that this right here will come back online and be good as new. It's a comics shop. Huber's Comics. It'll come back online. Maybe with some quest line. Maybe.
Hi there, citizen. Super Duper Mart is where you will find amazing deals on the finest food.
Yeah.
Super Duper Mart is the best place for super duper deals. Welcome.
Why not?
Hello. Please see our helpful automated staff.
Right on down the way.
Anything at all. Welcome to
Soap.
Super Duper Mart.
Nuka Cherry. Okay. Yeah.
A vault dweller. You should trade those blues for a decent uniform.
What'd you say to me? Let's make sure I'm on some other team. Okay. All these grenades will say goodbye.
Run out of supplies.
Yes.
You might as well mark yourself KIA.
Backwards knees.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
All this clothing. Say goodbye.
Please exit the area at your earliest
My
convenience.
character is married to the wasteland.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I'll sort by spoilage
No
here.
nonsense. Trade or move.
Get rid of most of the ingredients. Herbal.
Watoga is a no man's land, literally. Watch out for non-brotherhood robots.
Keep the Nuka-Cola. Everything else, say goodbye. I know that certain alcohol has charisma, but it's okay. It's okay.
Free
Sell,
supplies
sell,
here,
sell.
citizen.
Ham. Alright. Nuka-Cola. And I'll spend some of my money because I have 17,000. So,
Supply.
ballistic
You
fiber.
might
We're
as
done.
well mark yourself.
The vendor now has 1,400
KIA.
caps. We have to move on. Nothing else to sell here. Let me check one more time. Check one more time here. Aha. I never even checked my 8 items. I checked my food only. Okay, I'll cut my right away in half, and I'll make some diluted later on. Right in half. All these stim packs besides the supers. Exactly. I'll sell these other drugs at my camp. And there we go. Let's keep on going. I'm in Watoga, City of the Future. The shopping plaza. There's 2 vendors here. Cranberry Bog. All the robots are friendly to me because I completed the Mayor for a Day event. Flash! I was walking along, minding my business, out of the corner of my eye. Alright. I'm not doing that. I do my own bombs. I'm not a scumbag. Okay, we're about to get rid of some items here. You'll see. Yes, you'll see. Getting rid of the trash. So I want to keep that, have to keep that. It has a skin on that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And that. And that. Take that. Get rid of something else like that. And that one. Instigating heavy guns are stupid, okay? Instigating heavy guns are stupid. The Pack Rat backpack was a skin. I think it's still available in the Atomic Shop. And I put it on my high capacity backpack. The high capacity backpack, it's a backpack mod. So you make a standard backpack and then you mod it to become a chemist backpack, a grocer's backpack, a refrigerated backpack, high capacity backpack, armored backpack, insulated backpack, and more. You purchase the mods from vending machines available at Camp Lewis, whatever it's called, or over there at Camp Adams, whatever it's called. Something like that. I'll show you in a bit if you want to know more. If you wish to know more, I'll show you right now. So, right over here, there's a vending machine at Camp Adams. There's a vending machine over here at the Pioneer Scouts Camp, okay, at Grafton Lake. There's a vending machine. You buy the mods for the backpack. So in my case, I'm using the high capacity backpack mod. You see. Under apparel. With the pack rat skin. In this case, it's called Pack Rat Backpack. Okay. This other backpack is called Inkwell's Chronotron Backpack. It's just a skin, but it's armor plated Inkwell's Chronotron. So it gets the name of the skin. It's not like it's a special backpack that's called Pack Rat. It just happens to have the skin that is called Pack Rat. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I'm about to do some scripting. Including all the items I've recently made. I'm gonna pump the brakes really quick on trying to go for another right leg, and I'm trying to go for a legendary version of a pistol. Okay. Okay. I'm getting rid of all the garbage right now. Selling all the good stuff. Breaking down the rest. And we're good to go. Bounce. Yeah, you can make whatever backpack you want and give it whatever skin you want. For example, for the refrigerated backpack mod, which keeps my food a bit fresher, a bit longer, I put the Nuka-Cola cooler backpack, so it looks like a cooler. And it says Nuka-Cola cooler. Kind of makes sense. But you can put whatever skin you want. Or you can just take your current backpack and just keep changing out the mods. It's nice to have more than one backpack. For example, I keep the armored backpack on me, and then I like to run around in the armored backpack and then swap out, but recently I've been using the pack rat quite a bit. But preferably, I do the armored backpack. For example, there's no reason to not use the armored backpack doing a daily op for that 90 points extra flim-flam. Or the, there's a rad-resistant backpack mod. The insulated is for energy resistance, but then there's a rad-resistant backpack mod that gives you 90. Forgot what it's called. It's not insulated, but it's lead-lined. Yes. They all cost different amounts of these badges. You farm the Pioneer Scouts dailies, and you have the chance to get a badge. I got one 2 days ago by doing the Sting Wing and thing daily over there at the Dolly Thoughts campground by finding some bug parts. But it's really random. It's sort of rare. In reality, you have to go through a list of world challenges. You know, it'll say Pioneer Scouts Challenge, Possum Badge, do all this garbage for Medic Badge or Archaeologist. A big long list. You do that. It's like consider it a long-term tutorial. Okay. I consider challenges in video games to be tutorials because they're telling you what to do and what's expected of you. Right? Alright, back to the game. Goodbye, Secret Service. Yeah. Yeah. And the backpack only weighs either 10 pounds or 1 pound. I think it's 1 pound. It's like nothing. So you could have a bunch of them on you and just swap them out if you need to. The refrigerant backpack is wonderful for keeping your food fresh if you're doing a long-term farming session for either flux, You know, like the flora stuff. Or for like a Barry Mintaz run, if you're going across the map, sometimes, for example, let's say I'm doing a Barry Mintaz run, which I'll be doing in this session, where I have to go from here to there to here to there. Sometimes in between all that, I'll do a public event, and then something else, and all of a sudden, all of my firecracker berries rotten. No. Okay. I feel like that's an accident. I feel like that was an accidental shot because they're currently fighting the queen or something, and there's probably some splash damage. That wasn't on purpose. Yeah. See, here's my backpack. Boom. It weighs 1 pound. You see? See, the standard ones give you 30 pounds. The high capacity gives you 90 extra pounds, but takes away your resistances. I think it cuts back on your resistances by, it doesn't say here, but I think it's 30 and 30. Energy and rad resistance. Yikes. Right? I think it's 30 and 30. Maybe. To make up for the 120 pounds carry weight. See, here's my refrigerated Nuka-Cola cooler backpack. It's just the Nuka-Cola cooler skin with the refrigerated mod. Yeah. Yay. Do more transacting.
Ready to initiate trading.
I'm gonna sell all that stuff. Alright.
I
have to craft more to get rid of more. See, this, someone's selling this, or getting rid of all this stuff. Oh, this is actually pretty important. Believe it or not. So, I'm gonna take it and sell it. Only because it's not a huge stack, it's just one of each. I'm taking it and selling it. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, I'll take one of the ultrasight jetpack plans. Alright. So, I'm cleaning up some extra flim-flam here. These other plans I'm getting rid of. They got the scorched paint for XO1. Cool. Don't know what that looks like. Alright. Awesome. So I have my pistol back on me. I have my flim-flam. This is going to be the heart wrencher. Boom. You are going to be the pistol. Maybe. Unless I just destroyed it. I might have just destroyed it. I think I just destroyed it. Yeah. It's not legendary. So I destroy it. But I will be carrying that on me. In the meantime, I'll put the pistol in that slot. The other pistol. Okay? And then number 5, I could put... Oh. It's nice to have a backup, but this is really for some AP food, like the tarberry juice that I still have to craft right now. Let's craft that tarberry juice right now. Okay. What's going on over here? Hanover Fist. The person's name was Hanover Fist. Isn't that funny? I think it's funny. Hanover _ Fist. Hellacious. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. I like when names are funny. Sometimes. It's not offensive. They call me Hannibal. Like a retro comic book character name. Or like a Dick Tracy name or something. Hand of the Fist. That's your service. Alright. Look. Oh. My bones are cracking, Annie. There's a storm approaching. Oh boy, I'm Yanni. That guy that played music back in the olden days. Made a lot of money. Popular in the past. Okay. Hookah chaka hookah 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 chaka hookah. Let's go boil this water. Make the Thai-berry juice before it rots on me. In me. I'm teaching the next generation how to properly sneeze. You have to sneeze into a deep dab, you know? Deep up in there. It should be awesome. All up in that elbow. Face first to freedom. Thank you, dear beasts. Alright. Yo ho, yo ho. It's berry mintat time. 11:20 p.m. It's time. Oh, it's time, alright. Sadly. It has to be. You know? So sad. I don't want to die on the trail. I don't want to die on the trail. I don't want to die. I want to run, though. I want to run around. Well, I do need through hiker on for a second. It's actually devastatingly important if I plan on doing my Berry Mintats run. Because I'm picking up a bunch of produce. Okay. But I don't need adrenaline. I need marathoner, because I'm running. You had best be believing I'm running. I don't need an enforcer as much, because I'm not doing as much killing. Action Boy is more like it, actually. I'll put on Sneak and Moving Target. You know what? I'll slap on a Modern Renegade just for laughter and joy. And I'll make one more pistol because, you know, In fact, I'll try my gambling luck over there at the Purveyor before we do anything else. What do you say? Yeah. 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 Let's go. At the Purveyor. Good night, cat. I know it's late for you people out there. Good night. Fare thee well in the land of stuff. You know how if you try to fast travel and it backs out really quick? I find if you just take your time, it doesn't do that as much, at least. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. I recognize that gnome guy's name there. I recognize it, alright. Okay, I'm going for 1 stars. Give me them 1 star ranged. Boom. Vampire's compound bow. You see what I'm talking about? Boom. Ghoul Slayer Flim Flam. Berserker whatever. Quad shot action Flim Flam. Quad shot plasma pistol. That's pretty good. Quad shot is short. If you turn that into a plasma thrower, it'd be pretty good. Having a quad plasma thrower is pretty cool. It's not bad. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go. Salvage. Hey there, James. I'm trying my luck with the Purveyor. I'll keep that Vampire's compound bow if I could sell it. I don't know if you can. Kind of weird. Don't need you. You're gone. Nah, that's okay. I'll keep those 2. I'll put them back in here. And I'll see if I can pull something else out. I'm sure I have something else. Let's sort by weight. These heavy things that don't sell very often. Faster fire rate. Executioner's short or flamer. Pretty good for 6,000. 2 shot. More damage while aiming. Plus 1 agility. 3 star, you know. Flamer for 7,600. Another one. 2 shot. Limb damage agility for 7,000. That's bloodied hunting rifle, very nice. Bloodied that's hit chance. Yeah, so I'll have a bloodied that's hit chance sniper rifle and a bloodied more damage while aiming sniper rifle for both angles. For 5 and 7,000 cap. This quad, which is nice. Faster fire rate, very nice. More damage resistance while aiming. Cryolator. 2 shot limb damage Gauss rifle. Quad, fill up the VATS meter, Blim Flam. Why not? That's kind of a wasted stat there. Having quad assault horn heads, it is nice though. 2 shot assault horn head, sure. There's a skin for it, you know. Vampires, explosive pump action shotgun, anti-armor, limb damage, double barrel shotgun, bloodied explosive, double barrel shotgun with damage resistance while reloading, limb damage, anti-armor, damage resistance while reloading grenade launcher for 8,000. Bloodied, +1 agility, damage reflection, one minor gauntlet. Mutant Slayers, faster swing speed. You know, take less damage while power attacking. Yeah. Furious, faster fire rate. Plasma rifle, I'm selling that one for 14,000. Executioner's faster fire rate plasma rifle, both with the plasma thrower mod already on, 14,000. Hunter's 10mm explosive, 7,000. Kind of expensive for that one. This thing here, quad faster reload. The faster reload's pretty important for a revolver, so that's why it's nice. That's it, chance. That's kind of the point of pistols, so there you go. Mutants with limb damage, crossbow, anti-armor, limb damage, take less damage while power attacking. That's not the best, so I'll get rid of you. Bloodied faster swing speed, that's nice. Fire axe. Bloodied shish kebab with faster swing speed. Executioner's faster swing speed, +1 endurance. Sword. Instigating faster swing speed, fire axe. Mutant Slayers, or Mutants, faster swing speed. Cheap Squatch Club. Troubleshooters, faster swing speed, flim flam. I have a pipe wrench. Bloodied Assaultron blade with faster swing speed. Bloodied combat knife with faster swing speed. Bloodied pull Q with faster swing speed. Instigating combat knife with faster swing speed. Ghost Slayers combat sword with reduced weight and faster swing speed. Ghost Slayer's machete with faster swing speed and reduced weight. Two of the same exact weapon. Executioner's Bowie knife with faster swing speed and reduced weight. Assassin's faster swing speed, baseball bat with reduced weight. Well, I can't get rid of any of those. Those are all very nice weapons. I pulled one out. We have this Nocturnal Gauss. I'll get rid of that one. I'm gonna sell this 2-shot radium rifle. This Junkie's Gauss, I'll get rid of that because I can't sell it, right? This whatever. I'll get rid of this Junkie's Mo Minor Gauntlet. This Stalker's hunting rifle. Yep, that should be good. That should be good. And the Troubleshooter Knuckle. There we are. A few more items. Start off with that Gauss minigun. Perfect. Boom. Perfect, 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 and perfect. Okay, now we have more room for more 1-stars. Yeah. Awesome, 25. 2-shot Gatling plasma. That's nice. See that the whole idea, you know, it's better to go for a 1-star sometimes. Anti-armor. Stalker. Vampire. Furious. Vampire. Grenade launcher. Assassin's Gauss pistol. We're getting closer. Nope. Alright. Sort by weight. Goodbye. Yeah, the rest are pretty decent. Okay. Well, there you go. Why not? That was a plus there. Did some refinement. Okay. Everything's fine and good to go. Dandy, even dandy. You know what I mean? So we have to craft another weapon here. Put away all this ammo. I have to craft another weapon and I have to make more ammo. This time I'm going to make a ton You see? I mean, it's cool to use, and in fact, I wish I had my cryo pistol during that last daily up. I would have used it from time to time, but you know, whatever. It's not really needed until I get a legendary version. It's good versus lower level enemies. That's nice, but the shotgun's better. There we go. So I don't need to run downstairs. Let's learn this plan before I get rid of it. Right here. XO1 scorched paint, and I'll ditch the rest of these notes, like these treasure maps and whatnot. Ditch meaning put inside my stash. I'll go for another alpha code. You see, we're getting close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Cool. Awesome. See? Now we're all good to go. I'll go downstairs here and repair my weapon, because there is a workbench or two, or my weapon and armor. There's workbench and so forth. A bunch of workbenches down below. Back here. Yep. Now check out my perks, including my legendary perks. I need to give myself more charisma again. Weapons are fine. So I could use inspirational, the perk, or be lucky enough to have a teammate sharing it. You know, I think I'm gonna make this weapon. But I need oh boy. Maybe not. We're fine. We're fine. Alright, cool. And now we continue on. Out in the world. Yeah. To make that weapon, I would have had to have first gone to the Tinkerer's workbench to make the cryo cells, and then go back downstairs to make the weapon after putting on Gunsmith 3. This is a whole lot of work. Right now, my other pistol is better. It's anti-armor, bats hit whatever percentages and all that garbage. It's a better pistol. So it could serve that role until I replace it. Alright. Now, I'm about to swap out my backpack over. Let's pull it out and hold it on us. The refrigerated backpack. Good to go. I'll put it on. Now we're good to go. Losing a bunch of weight in the process. But we're fine. Boom. There it is. So, I'm at 158 out of 360, but that's just fine. Go check out my perks. I still keep these perks on. Alright. Serendipity, and you know what? Over here, I'm gonna put on I'm gonna take off Action Boy and put on Dodgy 2, and see, I have Sneak 1 on, just for the heck of it. Just for the darn heck of it. And I have Modern Renegade 1. So, I'll have that, and I'll have Moving Target 1. Why not? I took off Enforcer after all, which I probably shouldn't do. So, if I'm doing all that, I might as well take off Marathoner. I have the AP for it. So, there we go. Nice and ready for our very intense run. Okay, Serendipity, of course. I'll get rid of this other minor perk. Okay, Fast Freak, Starch Jeans, Serendipity, and I'll stick with Grim Reaper Sprint for now. Or better yet, Ricochet. I don't want to die for no darn reason. Doesn't really matter. So, we have all this stuff going on. Sometimes I swap out these perks here for more utility-based flim-flam. If I'm using other weapons like shotgun and minigun, and I'm not using my punching as much, or whatever, I don't need this all together. So I'm gonna swap out this perk here. I end up wasting a lot of perk coins in this method, but it's okay. Master Infiltrator. You know what? I'll take this one off as well. Yep, and I'll put taking one for the team for 20% more damage if the enemy attacks me first. Whatever. I'm just taking off the exploding palm, so I'm doing like all shotgun right now. This costs, you know, some perks, but that's okay. I'm just experimenting, having a little fun. See, follow through would really work in this example. Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna swap out this perk here and put on the charisma perk. There we go. And that'll do the inspirational. There we go. So, let's go back to my camp. This is good. Oh yes. Okay, so let's do what we have to do. So I'm going to take off that, and take off that, and I'll put on that, and I'll put on that. And I will be making that pistol. I'll be swapping it out, indeed. I'll take off this bad boy, and I'll put on this other thing, Gunsmith 3. So, then, let's also do a bit of chemistry, really quick, so I can dilute those flim-flams, like I said I was going to do. My teammate sharing chemist, so that's good. Let's smelt and dilute the right away. This will reduce weight in my stash as well. Okay. Make a bunch of Furies for later. And right away diluted.
Don't eat just anything you find out there.
Cool. Now for the cryo. One cryo and a bunch of 10mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty much using up whatever. Yeah. From now until forever, I'll just convert all of my gun. Instead of getting rid of my gunpowder, I'll just convert my gunpowder over into 10mm. Or better yet, even use the darn ammo machine to make 10mm. Right? Right. I should probably use it more often. Okay, there's a cryo cell, and now I'll make the weapon. So I do have gunsmith on. So under machine guns, it's the Crusader pistol. Level 50. I made 2 with the stupid super duper cryo receiver. You know, I was complaining. You know, let's just do the pyro. I've been complaining that the enemy is almost dead, and I noted that if I did use... Yeah. I noted that if I used the fire instead of the cryo or something, that the enemy would probably die because they're almost dead. It'd be kind of cool to light them on fire with the pistol. But let's just go with cryo. Anyways. Okay, short barrel, long barrel. Large magazine. Short scope. Suppressor.
I used to say I'd try everything once.
Suppressor. Okay, let's put this pistol up here. Hopefully they give us a skin so I could keep the weapon. Crusader pistol, boom, boom, boom. I think they did give us a skin, I just never used it. Alright. All good to go. All good to go. Go down here to the water. That goes back up on the hotbar. And try not to spam it. Purified water. Awesome. Very mentats will go where they have to go. Let's put away everything else. All this garbage. Which I'll sell eventually. I feel like my stores... they're active. Aha. This vendor had nothing in it. Let's try to sell all this stuff. Really quick. Get all stocked up and ready. Okay. So a dick doll I'll sell for 150. No, I'm gonna sell for 300. 400. Desperation. Default, buff out. I'm gonna sell for 60 because you can't craft it. I'll sell Daddy-O for default 40. A-Tripper 30. Doesn't really matter. Fury I'll sell for 55. Yep. Medics default. Mentats default. Orange Mentats default. Psycho default. Psycho buff. Hopefully they see the vendor right outside with all the good stuff in it. That other vendor has all the good stuff in it. Come on, man. Go outside. There's a vendor right outside with all the good stuff. The red vendor has all the good stuff. Alright. Alright, let's sell some of this other nonsense, like this, the dog food. Sunshine oil. Hey, Chris, you get the mods from the Camp Adams area, or just north of the Gorge Junkyard? Grafton Dam. Right over here. Right over here, buddy. Check this vendor right here, yeah. Yeah. So I'll show you right now, Chris. I'll show you right now. You know how they have the campfire tales? That event also has a chance to give you the badges, I think. I'll show you right now. Right over here. I'll show you both spots, just so that we're all clear what we're talking about here. Okay? Just so we're all clear. Right over here. You have this event here, Campfire Tales, featuring the robot.
Boy, that son's a killer there.
You know? You have the possum vending machine and the tadpole. Tadpole sells some garbage, some cosmetic garbage, US flags clean, it's a sleeping bag, poster, scout banner, you know. But the possum one sells all the backpacks, armor-plated, high-capacity, well, not all of them. Armor-plated, high-capacity, insulated, lead-lined, refrigerated. You see? 58558. And then some other stuff. Okay? And yeah. And the chemist backpack is sold by the raiders, available at a certain reputation, and the grocer's backpack is available through the settlers. Let's go down to the other vending machine spot. Right here. Yeah. 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 Squat. So right over here, you know where we are. We have that event here with the crawdads coming. You have the tadpole and the possum vending machine. This is also where you sign up for the Pioneer Scouts. And there's that poster right here. This is where all the tests are in this room to get the badges. Right here. The Pioneer Badge Exam Terminal. Over here under the World Challenges. Right over here. Possum, you see? For example, chemist. Acquire a beaker. Acquire all these different items. Craft these grenades, those grenades, blah, blah, blah. And then part of it involves crafting plasma grenades. So that makes you... like, you have to eventually get the plan to make plasma grenades. You know, because it makes you craft it. So you do all that, plus, for example, let's do a different one, like musician. Complete different events, like complete one Violent Night event, kill enemies with any musical instrument 30 times, build a jukebox, build a radio, build a piano, blah, 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 play all these different instruments in these locations, you know, and pass the musician knowledge exam at an exam terminal. You see? Photographer, do a bunch of garbage, take a bunch of pictures at sunrise while it's foggy of the dam, of these different places, craft some film, and pass the exam. Oh, I guess you don't have to. You just have to do most of these things. Yes, pass the gardener exam. Okay? Acquire a pitchfork, plant different crops in a camp, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, after 8 of these things, you can get the high-capacity backpack. Or you just have to keep grinding those dailies. Now there's right over here at the Katie Corner Labs, right when you show up, it'll give you a quest to pick up some toxic mutagenic waste. Now I think it might give you tadpole badges. It might be possum badges, and I'm not too sure. There's a few daily quests. There is the right here, where we're about to go to, right? Then there is right over here at the Dolly Sods Wilderness, the Sting Wings and Things thing, where you have to go Sting Wing Barb, Rad Roast Meat, you know, where's the blood proboscis? There you go. You got everything I asked for, you know. That thing, you get possum badges. And then right over here, you'll see a public event, or maybe it's not a public event, it's an event right over here. Campfire Tales. That thing will also give you badges. I'm not sure if this one gives you tadpole or possum. Hey Dylan, you're asking me if I've done the Glass Cavern XP glitch? No. Are you some sort of... No. No. I'm violently anti-cheating. People are causing a bunch of enemies to spawn or something. There's a bunch of things you... I purposely avoid all that nonsense. Garbage. Garbage. Well. Should be super cold. It's falling backwards in slow motion. See, I think the amount of cold that they receive is based upon their resistances.
That's okay.
Are you still a tadpole? That's okay. I'm not. See, you talk to this guy right here, he'll give you a mission to go around and collect a bunch of toxic mutagenic waste.
It seems a Pioneer Scout's work is never done. Just as you clean up the toxic mutagenic waste, more oozes up. It wouldn't be neighborly to leave it lying about. You want to be a good neighbor, don't you?
Okay, good neighbor. Great farmers there. You see Pioneer Scout. Boom, boom, boom. You just got to go over here, do the thing. And we'll see. Let's just do this really quick, okay? I'll do this really quick. I'll be focused on doing this, but I kind of have to use the restroom for a bit. Let's go get this waste. I was sort of preparing for my Berry Mintats run. But I'm showing you the thing. This right here is a Pioneer Scout's daily quest. I'll get the ooze, drop it off in the barrel, and we'll see if it gives me a badge. Okay? More oozes up. Dylan, you're saying it's not cheating? Why in the world would you call it a glitch then? Use your brain. Think about it. I don't want to call you bad names. You're making my hair stand on end. Have you tried the XP glitch in the Flim Flam location? Oh, no, it's not cheating. It's bluff. Why the heck would you call it a glitch? Man, oh man. I'm giving you a 15-minute mute. Just 15 minutes, okay? Don't be upset. Don't go on a rampage, okay? This drives people crazy, but I'm giving you a 15-minute mute. 15 minutes. It's not forever. Get over it. Okay? Don't make a new account and go to YouTube and start ranting about how evil I am. Okay? Get out of here. Temporarily. I won't tolerate such nonsense. This is a good test of the pistol here, because, you know, let's go for that left leg. Yeah, it's very effective on these bears, like Yaguai in particular, because they're really fast and they swing at you, and especially lower level normal Yaguai. Very effective. Whoa. Yeah. I took off adrenaline. Oh boy. So, we got the barrels, right? One more barrel. Got sort of distracted. I got pulled away. I got distracted by that dude in the chat box. Yeah. Alrighty. Now I'm turning this in, and we're about to see what we get. So this is another good test over here. If I shoot the spout with my cold weapon. See, this is a large creature. I think they respond quite well. Especially the non-level 100 legendary dudes. Oh no, not spout. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. I'll shoot in the head and not the spout. Well, it's kind of trash. I'll use my shotgun. Well, not so much trash, but you know. Well then. Let's go drop this waste in the bucket. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, break it all down. Oh. Well, give me a plan. I don't think it might have given me a badge. I don't know. We sort of missed the opportunity. But yeah, that was that event. It's self-triggerable. Once you go there, it shows up. It sort of doesn't tell you that it's ready. Let's see what time it is in the world. We could start getting ready for our session here. What? Okay, 12:07 p.m. That's weird. Their 24-hour clock starts at noon instead of 12 a.m. You know, isn't that weird? You know, that 0000, sorry, like 0001 isn't 12:01 a.m. It's 12:01 p.m. Isn't that a weird thing? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Alright, there's somebody at my camp right now and I don't like it. So, we'll get this sorted out. I'm about to go do my little supply run here. Oh, legendary, nice. Yeah. Okay, let's go sit down. And I'll swap out my little perky poo. Hey, Dogwood Dyer.
This is Blue Mayor speaking. Anyone who can hear me?
Mayor, right,
I
that
have
is.
a bit of an emergency.
Who else would it be?
Dying up all over the area. My good friends, how can we hold the Bleach Dogwood Festival without any of these magnificent flowering trees? I need someone to spread fertilizer for those poor trees.
Mushrooms me right up on a club. Ooh. Excellent. Cool. I'll get this group over here and we're done with it. Whatever they are, they're dead. I don't know. Oh yeah. Go kill this frog with this rose. Okay. So now I am ready to begin my little berry mentats run, where I focus primarily on getting my goodies. Getting all kinds of goodies. Take off Modern Renegade. I'll take off Sneak. I'll put on Dodgy. And, you know, sort of a waste. I think there's more lessons learned in replacing things over and over and over again than doing it right the first time. Bacon slash. And it looks like we do have some. I'll take off Dodgy for now, okay? And I'll take off this extra agility perk and I'll swap this out with the traditional trilogy. You know, it's sort of important, I think. Collateral damage. There we go. Even though I'm not using melee, it comes up all the time all the time where I regret not having things on. I'm leaving this server. I don't trust a lick of it. Yeah. Whoa. Join some random team. There we go. I'll play my little banjo and sleep my little sleeps. It's more so banjo than sleeping. I'm not doing this for the XP. I'm about to go out there. Oh yeah. And get my... It's nighttime on the server, which is good. I'm about to go get some berry mentats. So I'm going to be right back in just a second. Dear human. Be right back. Craft legendaries with modules. Sell to NPC vendors. Daily quests. Workshop conquest. Lucky hole mine. Power plants. Farm fusion cores. Public events. XP run. Toxic goo harvest. Rebuild camp. Move camp. Repair armor. Repair weapons. Craft ammo. Lift weights. Sleep. Play music. Stock refrigerators, stock vendors, transfer items between characters, berry mentat run, dump caps at vendor if over 20,000, U.S. requisition holotape, Garahan building farm, reputation root farm, iron or south ash heap, multiply crops at workshop, purified water at workshop, Tanagra town crickets, faction dailies, spend gold, Razorgrain flower farm, Scorch beast farm, Grafton monster farm, Sheepswatch farm, Convert ammo at the ammo converter, Deathglow farm, Snalligaster farm, Tarberry farm, Flatwood silt beam, check keyword status, Nukes Findingo Colossus for a cursed weapon, Sugar Run, Nuka-Cola farm, Concrete, late at Monorail, Abandoned Bog Town secret floor, Farm mole miners for aluminum, Top of the world aluminum farm, Ski poles, Enclave code piece, keycard search, Somerville Bookhouse, Watoga High School plastic farm, Chem farm, Enclave events, Wood farm, Dogwood farm, Smelt ore, smelt spoiled vegetables and fruit, cook food close to spoiling, Mirelurk egg farm, Mothman egg farm, Nuka-Cola factory farm, Sunshine well farm, daily ops, get a high bounty by picking locks, lure player to camp with a high bounty to force vendor transactions, hunt down wanted players, honey farm, convert perks into coins, purchase lunchboxes with gold, harvest flux from a legitimate nuke, purchase gold with treasury notes, purchase gold with caps from Smiley, stock Nuka-Cola vending machine, candy bowl and punch bowl, refine camp and workshop blueprints, craft legendaries with modules, sell to NPC vendors, daily quests, workshop conquest, lucky hole mine, power plants, farm fusion cores, public events, XP run, toxic goo harvest, rebuild camp, move camp, repair armor, repair weapons, craft ammo, lift weights, sleep, play music, stock refrigerators, stock vendors, transfer items between characters, berry mentat run, dump caps at vendor if over 20,000, U.S. requisition holotape, Garahan building farm, reputation root farm, iron or south ash heap, multiply crops at workshop, purified water at workshop, Tanagra town crickets, faction dailies, spend gold, Razorgrain flower farm, Scorch beast farm, Grafton monster farm, Sheepswatch farm, convert ammo at the ammo converter, Deathglow farm, Snalligaster farm, Tarberry farm, Flatwood silt beam, check keyword status, Nukes Findingo Colossus for a cursed weapon, Sugar Run, Nuka-Cola farm, Concrete, late at Monorail, Abandoned Bog Town secret floor, Farm mole miners for aluminum, Top of the world aluminum farm, Ski poles, Enclave code piece, keycard search, Somerville Bookhouse, Watoga High School plastic farm, Chem farm, Enclave events, Wood farm, Dogwood farm, smelt ore, smelt spoiled vegetables and fruit, cook food close to spoiling, Mirelurk egg farm, Mothman egg farm, Nuka-Cola Factory Farm, Sunshine Well Farm, Daily Ops. Get a high bounty by picking locks. Lure player to camp with a high bounty to force vendor transactions. Hunt down wanted players. Honey Farm. Convert perks into coins. Purchase lunchboxes with gold. Harvest flux from a legitimate nuke. Purchase gold with treasury notes. Purchase gold with caps from Smiley. Stock Nuka-Cola vending machine. Candy bowl and punch bowl. Refine camp and workshop blueprints. Craft legendaries with modules. Sell to NPC vendors. Daily quests. Workshop conquest. Lucky hole mine. Power plants. Farm fusion cores. Public events. XP run. Toxic goo harvest. Rebuild camp. Move camp. Repair armor. Repair weapons. Craft ammo. Lift weights. Sleep. Play music. Stock refrigerators. Stock vendors. Transfer items between characters. Bury Mentat run. Dump caps at vendor if over 20,000. U.S. requisition holotape. Garahan building farm. Reputation root farm. Iron or South Ash heap. Multiply crops at workshop. Purified water at workshop. Tanagra Town crickets. Faction dailies. Spend gold. Razorgrain flower farm. Scorch beast farm. Grafton monster farm. Sheepsquatch farm. Convert ammo at the ammo converter. Deathclaw farm. Snalligaster farm. Tarberry farm. Flatwood silt beam. Check keyword status. Nukes Findingo Colossus for a cursed weapon. Sugar Run. Nuka-Cola Farm. Concrete. Laid at Monorail. Abandoned Bog Town secret floor. Farm mole miners for aluminum. Top of the world aluminum farm. I just got a package from Sandra. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Behold, a big old thing of Takis and another box of Kit Kats. Mint flavor. Everything a growing boa needs. I'm ready. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Sandra. One second, please. All right, done. Okay. The sun is rising or setting. The sun is currently rising. Okay, that's fine. I will do everything but the firecracker run. Everything but that right now. So, I'll start off with the Starlight Berry. This is going to take like an hour. So sad, but it has to happen. There's not much XP involved, but it's a lot of preparation for the future.